Hello everybody, my name is Gothic Lord UK. I'm playing new games and demos every day through May. This is the 1.0 release of the Court of Wanderers. Comes out today, May 20th. I have played the demo previously, and as I booted up the game here, it tried to continue me from my previous position, having played the demo and loading me in with the experience that I had, but I have wiped the save, and so we're going to start fresh today. So some of those puzzles may be the same, but it's been months and months since I touched them, and then I will probably be playing more of this throughout the future as well. So here we have our guy. Can I... Hold on. Options, full screen, thank you. I don't know why so many games aren't doing that right now. We have our guy here. We can zoom in, we can zoom out. But we have ourselves, and if we stand here, we can see that this rotates through 180 degrees, allowing us a pathway forward. And then we have this situation. So you can see the two sets of stairs, or two squares with the set of stairs. And that allows us to progress straight forward. All right. Okay, so we need to not do this. Can I hit R to restart? I can. We need to get this out of the way before that then makes the path, and we can progress. You can rotate the camera with Q and E and zoom in or out with the scroll wheel. Right, so we want to get this stuff out of the way, I think. Then those two together. Add that now. Hold on, the stairs don't match, so let's move the stairs round before we finish our pathway. You can undo moves by pressing or holding Z. You can even undo resetting. Love that. Excellent quality of life feature for a puzzle game. So we can zhuzh the room round. No going back now. And we get our first cube. It says no going back now, but it appears we must. So if we return to where we started, are things different? Indeed they are. You need 4 red cubes to unlock this door. You currently have only 1. I'm assuming there's no music here. Always show collected cubes, rotate camera on opening doors. Let's try that on. Okay. We need to get over this gap somehow. Can I push this thing? No. Yeah, it seems that there is not music. Ah, we've created a path for ourselves by dropping it down the gap. Totally fine with me. So, okay. That one only goes by 90 degrees because it only has one side. So if we put that all in place, we can grab that guy. What does this say? You can reactivate a rotator by pressing space. Ah, so we don't have to move in and out each time. Good to know. And up here, the missing piece. Ah. So I think I want to get these two next to one another, don't I? How am I doing that? That's a great question. Nothing that is in this square can end up next to the pillar with the red square on it. Alright, this almost seems like what I want. How about that? No. closer. How did I ever get these two to be next to one another? With this situation, I guess. This is not working. Why you no work? I mean, I can do this and restart. Get the cursor off the screen. So something has to be on the top to be rotating around. And I want them to be on these two tiles. Well, that seems much simpler, doesn't it? So the red dots disappear, indicating that we have indeed finished those rooms. We have 4 cubes. That sound effect was real loud. I'm sorry. Lots of doors. No limitations. 20 cubes up there. Of course, I have to remember that this is not the Enter the Cube Shrine. This is not the demo, and so things could be different. Oh, is this all of the puzzles that we have completed? This door does not open from this side. 52. 6. So I imagine we're going to go through different zones and they're all going to spit me back here. So let's see what else we have around the place. Because there must be other things. 12 there. We can see the fire's lit over here, probably indicating that all of the puzzles behind that door are resolved. Not like that. Right, so we need to move these two a little bit over. How are we going to do that? One at a time. So they're now where I both want them to be, just on opposing sides of the walls. How can I get them next to one another? Again, that's just opposing sides of the walls. The level is called Not Like That, which may contain a clue. Is this where we started? Hold on. They came together there. I want them to be one further down. Unless there's a trick I'm missing, but probably not. We probably just have to solve this as fairly intended. That always flips through 180 degrees. That looks like what I want. Lovely. Not my cleanest solve, but you know. I wonder if these markings on the ground hold some greater meaning down the line, or if they are just aesthetic, because things like Can of Wormholes have really manipulated my expectations of things. Asymmetrical. Okay, we've got a multi-part puzzle here. What am I doing? with all of this stuff. This doesn't seem right, does it? But I need to... I can't put a piece here. So if I have 3 available pieces, they must be doing this straight. So if I steal these, I can't move this piece, ever, I don't think. Because that piece is always going to be in that corner, which never hits this square, I believe. Interesting that I can put pieces here that will then be swung into by this rotating rectangle and then move away again. So I can do that and effectively pick that up, which is interesting. So if I now put that there, they join together and become my solution. So 2 pieces here need to be stairs, down, down, and across. So what are we doing with that? It's a great question. Well, I can bring that whole thing over, and then that becomes that. So how do I get a piece here into the center of this? That could be the center later. Yes, okay, and then that joins into the middle. Love it. I wonder if that will come up again in the future. And the red disappears. That red has a line through it, and I don't know why. Stacked. You've got multiple pieces hiding inside you. Oh, I can move the square and the square, which is super interesting. That's not what I want. Does this not give me stairs out of the level? It does, but it loses me my platform, which is a problem. So if I put that there, then go fetch the stairs. Have I just done the same problem? I've just reset my own problem twice, haven't I? Interesting. So where am I going to put that? Was this, do we see what this is called? Stacked, yeah. That's not going to help. So I need these two to be on the same space at the same time. Not exactly, but something like that. They both go a full 180. Please excuse my silence for sneezing. I feel like there's only so many additional moves I can make here. I can either have something in or out of the center square, and I can move them both. But I can't. Ah, wait. Maybe this helps? Does that go into the square I need it to? Not even close. Oh wait, if I do that, no, because it gets left behind. I want it to stay in that corner. But if I do this, and then put it back, this is now lost. If I reset, do I go back all the way? No. Good, okay. Let's steal the stairs first and see what happens. Looks like I was working just under a bad setup the whole time. But that's why resetting can be important. We can get to these puzzles. A hole. Stairs? No stairs, but I can enter the level from the other space, it seems. I can do this, which is interesting. But none of the pieces for that. Well, I guess I want this. Oh. That... The rotation selection stays, but the tiles underneath move. What are my options here? What changes? This always has 4. I can't climb on that. That can have 4 or 3. What's this called? A hole. Or a hole. This is intriguing. This feels like there's something I don't know yet. If this square moved with everything, I feel like it would do something very different. Let's see what's happening over here. A dangerous dance. Alright, so I need to get... Oh. Alright, let's not do that. If I do that twice, ever, we're out of luck. These two don't go anywhere. Is there a reason to keep that down there? Or do I just need to figure out some other way of dealing with this situation? Because I'm assuming I need to get some kind of section of this stuff up to here to pull this out of the way. That seems like the logical assessment. And those two don't interact with anything. So it becomes the question of when do I do this to any actual effect? Because that doesn't grab the other one. And I can't, I don't think, kind of put one of these two smaller ones down and pick up the other one with the first one. They both always stay in their respective spots in relation to this guy. And that means that there's always one in that lower right square. There's always one in this guy. And now that can move, but... Okay, so what if that goes to there, and that goes to there. No. There you go. Okay, this I feel like I can work with. This feels like progress. So now those two are kind of on their own. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. But I can... Hold on, where did this start? I can do this. Well, it always moves one, so I can't, like, move stuff out of the way. As it were. Like, out of the way isn't really the right term, because this is always going to move stuff downwards. And then off. So, with this... Oh, I got so obsessed with that bottom corner I didn't see the solution right in front of me. I thought I had to drag this over for some reason, but not at all. Right, let's try this again. A hole. I don't see... There's a gap at the back. This pillar intrigues me. But I don't see anything that I can do with all this stuff. Like, there's higher spots that I could exist in. But this can't be pushed off. I can't get up there. I feel like I'm missing something. Because this, you can see that this square, I walk under it, which means it's associated on that tile. But my brain wants it to be stuck to the pieces that are rotating, not floating independently in midair. But this leaves you with no exit. There's no way to morph over into that level. And the level only exists when the door is open, which is interesting. And that just has 4 on it. This now has 3 on it. Ah, interesting. So now that will move. Okay. If I do this then, it's simpler than I was thinking it was going to be again. But we grab that one. Is that a torch lit here? It is a torch lit there. So we now have 9 cubes. I believe 9 was how many I had at the end of my time in the demo, but I could be wrong. I can roll this. Which is intriguing. That always goes at 90 degrees. Does this rotate with it? It does, but I can move it out of the way and then replace it. Okay. And there's more levels off of this space of level. Axial. A place to stand. How can I get that piece? Oh, well, I can do this. And then I can do not this. But I can do that. Push it all the way up. Falls in the gap. Gives me a bridge. Gets me a cube. You know, I love cubes. So these I can just walk up to. I feel like I should have had to have made some kind of extra bridge with these pieces to get up there, but it's not that. Let's see what these three have in store. Can I push this? I can. So if I want it to be not there, then we need to work with corners. Great. I'm having a flashback to, oh yeah, but you have to get back. I think I must have solved this puzzle in the demo, because I can get over, but how do I get back? Interesting problem. There is another set of stairs here, which is interesting. Oh, that means I can do... means I can do something, right? That no longer exists on that plane. I can't do this, only because now I've lost access to the redstone at all. I think I don't do that. I think there must be something else to do. I'm having some memory of pushing the block onto the switch, but for the life of me, I can't get that to work out for me either. That doesn't seem ideal. What if we bring this back a bunch? I can't ever push it far enough to be on the higher row. If I do this, I can't simply push the block back in this direction on the lower level. So something's afoot there. So we can only ever enter these 4 tiles. Ah, there you go. That's what we needed. I knew something like that was going to happen. And then I need to push it off on the right-hand side so it comes out behind me. And then I can exit. I remember being wowed by that puzzle. What's this? Bring your own boulder. Interesting. So these are symmetrical. Realistically, I can only put that there, I think. Then this allows me to move this across. To what end? I'm not sure right now. I want one of them to be facing the other direction, don't I? So that I can roll it into this spot. Because these are drums, not spheres. Alright, so it seems like the right direction, but the wrong result. Ah, this one is a sphere. The other ones are not. If I swap those over and do this. Right. Interesting. How are we going to get it on the gap? Because I can't push any of these boulders anywhere else. So I have to use this boulder first. I think. What if I do, right? What if this piece goes on there? Interesting. I can't push that out of the way. I can't push this out of the way. What happens here? Oh no, I was like, what happens if they try and clash into one another? They can't crash into one another because the other one moves with it, of course. That one can't go up. That can go over. Can I ever get this one to be on the side instead? What does that do for me? That seems hopeful. Okay. Does it seem hopeful? I am not sure. No, that doesn't seem hopeful, does it? We have this other puzzle left. Over the edge. Alright, we need to build a 3-piece ledge. I can move this off there, but they always go 90 degrees round, so I will never get this off the edge if it's on that side. That's the one that I failed to do last time, which is interesting. That's not what I want. Wait, this... Oh, wait. I can just push those two. And I can only drop down one height's worth? How do I get out of here? Hold on. What have I done? What? You tricked me, game. What happened? How did you do this to me? So I can drop down to here. I can drop down once more, but not twice more. I have been tricked. That doesn't seem good. Again, I can just do that. But if I can get 3 down there, how am I then getting back? Is what I don't understand. If I could roll that the other way, that wouldn't help me because it would have to roll. So I need, hold on. I need 2 stacked on top of each other on the right with a left-right rolling one available to me. I can't move that out of the corner, though. This will never be a left-right. This will only ever be an up-down. So the only left-right is the one that will only ever be a left-right. So that one has to be the one that makes it to the top edge. Smashed it, mate. Just a little bit of logical thinking. It's all you need sometimes. So, back to this guy. What do I need here? So the top and bottom here are not the same. This is up down. This is left right. This is up down. This is left right. So those two things are not the same, which is interesting. We either need a 1 gap fill or a 2 gap fill. And this rolls. Can I ever get the left? Yeah, the left right can't move anywhere else, and the up down can't move anywhere else outside of being on their respective columns or rows. That's interesting, though. I like the look of that. If I then put this here, flip that round. Okay, I can't get to it now. So, what if we put it in the empty gap instead? Let's put it in the center. Okay. Then if I do this... That's all we need. So we just had to notice that the 2 edges had different stock before we started rotating. Right, is that everything around these parts? We've done that over there. So this door has a flame, and that seems like a good spot to stop for the day. So this was Court of Wanderers. If you want to check out the rest of the puzzles for yourself before I solve them, please do hit that link down in the description. You'll find the link to the game on the Steam page and all the rest. Thanks once again to the developer for sending me a key to check out the game. If you have any questions, recommendations, stuff I should check out, put them down below. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.